Hey, welcome to another episode of geekoutdoors.com. So in today's Shotcut tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can easily add lower thirds to your videos and many other elements as well. Now, this is something that was added to version 20.09.13. So if you see here, they made an update to text and now it's added a rich video filter. So this is going to give you a lot more control over the text, how it looks, and also the color, the background colors as well. So there's a lot of great things here, and this is something that I was really waiting for, because in the past, if you wanted to do something with text and graphics, it's a combination of you using shapes, different texts, and even different HTML filters, which was really complex. But now, thanks to this brand new features, things are so much easier and will allow you to add many things to your videos and just have more fun with it. So let's go ahead and get into Shotcut and show you how to do this. So the first thing you want to do is drag your clip down to your project timeline. So I've already done that. And then next up, you want to head over to filters. And once you're here, go to the plus sign to add a filter and do a search for text. And now you'll notice there's only two text options. Before there was text HTML, so that's now been replaced with text rich. So all you have to do is double click on it. And now you'll notice a brand new formatting option for your text. Now this is something that I've been waiting for, and that's in other video editors, but now Shotcut has it and it's super simple to use. And so let's go ahead and type in some text. I'm just going to type in welcome. And what you notice is you can't see it because the default text color is white. So I'm going to go ahead and double click on it, and you see it says welcome Shotcut. So the default text in it is Shotcut. I'm going to change this color to something that's going to be easier to see. I'm going to change it to red and then select, and now you see welcome Shotcut. So I'm going to change that. I'm just going to say welcome geeks. Great. And now we have our text, but you'll notice there's many other things that we could do. So if you look at it right here in the corners, you're going to see some objects around it like a box, and these corners you could actually resize it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to choose the corners, going to resize my text, and not only that, but you'll also be able to reposition it. So this is very similar to the size and position filter. So here, I'm going to go in the middle. You're going to see circle. That means you could move it around. So this is exactly what I was hoping we'd have. And now it's here, because previously this was a very complex thing. You had to combine a whole bunch of things together. And now we have something that's very easy to use, powerful, and flexible. And if all you wanted was just a lower third, well, we're done. So we have our text. Here's a lower third. And if I were to look at this, let's go ahead and choose this track, and you press play, and now you have your lower thirds for your video. But obviously there's many other options as well. So we go here, I'm going to move it over here so you could see this better. And so the first thing you can do is you can make your text bold. So if you want to select everything, you could either use your mouse to highlight it, or you could just press Control A, and now everything's selected. You can make things bold or not bold. You could italicize it, underline it, and of course you could also change your font, which is something that I'm glad they're allowing you to do very easily instead of having it to do it here under the filters. So I'm going to choose this right here. All right, so now we have our brand new font, and you could also change the font size as well. So you can adjust it whatever size you want. I'm going to make that bigger. And you could also change your text color right here. You could choose the default colors, or you could choose a custom color if you want. And then here you could change the alignment. So left, center, right, and there's also justify as well. So I'm just going to leave it here the way it is. And here you could also decrease the indent, increase the indent. And this final one right here, you can actually collapse the toolbar, so you won't see anything except these two arrows. But then you could bring that back. And then also very similar to the previous text HTML filter, you could save this as an HTML file. So basically you could save a template for whatever design that you had. And also you could add a table. So what this will allow you to do is add rows and columns. So let me show you how this will work. So I'm going to add 2 rows. Say OK. And we'll go ahead and click off. And I'm going to move this up because you probably won't be able to see that. So you see this? So now there's more rows and columns. So it'll give you a lot more flexibility in that case as well. And you can also add a border as well. So here I'm going to make the border pixel 5 pixels. And see, now there's borders around all of that. But you could also undo everything as well. So I'm going to keep undoing that. And then another thing that you could do with this is you could also change the background color. So if you go here, here's background color. You change that to a different color. So I'm going to change it to a black color so it's easier to see. And then you could resize this however you want. So now if we actually look at this, you're going to have a lower thirds with its own background color, which is awesome. For all your email marketing needs, check out Aweber, the premier service news at geekoutdoors.com. Get signed up today for free and also get 100% free complete account migration. For more information, check out the affiliate link in the description area below. And so those are like the main things you could do. There's also overflow. There's automatic, visible, and hidden. So you could play around with that as well. And you could also adjust things numerically if you wanted things more exact. Plus, you could also add keyframes as well. Now, I do have an entire video on how to do keyframes. If you wanted to learn that, I'll leave that in the description area below. And if you want to learn how to do shapes, I also have a video for that as well. I'll also leave that in the description. And then there's one final thing. There's presets. So if you go down here to your presets and choose the drop down, there is already a lower thirds preset. So if you didn't want to design this manually, just click on that and it will do the presets for you. I'm going to remove this background color. Just choose transparent. And there's other ones with animation. So here's a scroll down one. I'm going to show you how that looks like. I'm going to go over here and press play. And it should scroll down very slowly, as you can see there. We'll look at some other ones as well. Slide in from the left. Let's see how that looks like. And there it slides in from the left. It slides in from out to the bottom. And it doesn't look like that works that well. But you kind of get the idea. There's a lot of things that are already pre-built right here. And at the same time, all of these animations, they are keyframeable. So if you wanted to adjust this yourself, you could go to keyframes and you could adjust these keyframes. So you might not be able to tell there, but there are keyframes here. So depending upon what type of animation that you have, there's going to be keyframes available for that, as you can see here. And so that is it on how to use this brand new text-rich feature. I really think this is a great feature. It allows you to create lower thirds very easily, but at the same time, it gives you a lot of other very powerful features that makes this very flexible. And at the same time, you can also create templates out of this. So if you actually had any thoughts on this or any other ways in which you create lower thirds or these animations that you see here, be sure to leave that in the comments area below. And if you did want to see more of my Shotcut tutorials and tips, I do have an entire playlist. I'll leave that in the description area as well. So as always, if you did get value out of these videos, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Hey geeks, if you are a creative geek like me and you wanted to learn how to create content on YouTube and other places on the internet, then check out my Go Content Creators group, where you get access to additional videos and content for all the creative geeks out there. And the best part of it is, all of this is free. Simply head over to the link below, check out my page, and sign up for my Go Content Creators group. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the other side.